Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarah and I am a 4th year teacher moving to 2nd grade. I am setting up my classroom today. The floors got waxed, but they need one more coat, so I can't start moving furniture in yet. Today we're gonna organize the math cart that was left for me with all the materials on it, and then we're also gonna start doing some of the bulletin boards in here. Okay, just spent like 20 minutes going through that cart. Unfortunately, there's just so much stuff and it's kind of hard to tell what is math curriculum that I need to keep and what I don't need to keep. So I was told that anything that says hand to mind I think it is part of our math curriculum and I need to keep it. But some of it's just in like little baggies and I don't know if it's part of the curriculum or not. So I feel like I'm holding on to a lot, but only because I genuinely don't know if I need to keep it or not. Hopefully, once the school year starts, I can ask like my mentor teacher or somebody, hey, do I need this? Because if not, I have my own math stuff at home, so it's like, I don't want double math stuff, you know what I'm saying? So here's everything that looked salvageable or like I needed to keep it. I put it over here. All of this stuff over here, I don't think I need. I do have to sort through these. Somebody mixed up these kind with these kind, so I have to sort these. So I'm taking these, but everything else is staying. And then I started transferring over some of the stuff onto my math cart. Okay, so I just did a labor of love and I sorted these because there are 2 different kinds of Unifix cubes. I'm impartial to these, like I like these better, so I'm glad that I found a lot of those underneath. And then all this is mine. All this is stuff that I'm keeping, not keeping. Okay, I forgot to vlog this, but I'm gonna start putting up my bulletin board paper. You guys are gonna laugh at me trying to do this. Little soft plug while I'm trying to get the tape off of my bulletin board paper. This shirt is new. It says teacher on it, and I got it from CC Designs shop on Instagram. She also made me one that says one groovy teacher on it. So cute. So if you like the shirt, you can actually use my discount code Sarah10 for 10% off. So how about them apples? Also not sponsored, but if you're not using the Better Than paper, what are you doing? This is the best bulletin board paper ever. I've used a roll and a half. I got half of this bulletin board and one more over there, and then I guess I'm gonna need some more for my outdoor bulletin board out of my classroom. So here we go. So that bulletin board over there is mine behind all that furniture, so I won't be able to do that one today, which is fine. I ran out of paper. I'm gonna run down to my car to get some more bulletin border. I ran out of this one. I was gonna have this be my wow work wall, but then with how the paper lined up, like, ugh, I just hate this. It's all wrinkled there. With how the paper lined up, I decided to do 2 sections here. This will probably be my sound wall, but like maybe more if I don't need all the space. And then this, I'm not sure yet, could be like a word wall or birthdays, I don't know yet. So I found out that they are doing the 2nd coat of my wax on my floor tonight. So hopefully tomorrow or Friday they'll start moving my furniture back in so that I have like free reign to like start organizing and moving things and coming up with a layout. My room is not being used for summer school that I know of. My room is on the 2nd floor and they're doing summer school, it sounds like, on the 3rd floor, so that's good news. Okay, these two are done. It stinks because like I have leftover of this and I love this one, but I don't have enough probably to do another whole bulletin board. I guess if I end up doing 2 split like this, I could do another one, but for now, this is what we got. All right, I honestly don't love this border, y'all. I put it up anyway to see how I'd feel about it, but it just gives me like gumdrop Candyland vibes. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. I feel like this is way less harsh than this. So it is very possible I will take this down. Very possible. I've done it before. This one I like because it's lighter colors than this one and it fits my theme better, but the only problem is that it's not straight. I don't know if y'all can tell. Ooh, I just ripped one. See that? How it's like curved, like zoop, zoop. Yeah, well, I forgot about that, and you're definitely gonna be able to see some of the bulletin board behind the paper. Love that. All right, I just tried to put this one up there, even though I literally took off all the bulletin board paper, guys, shifted it up so that there'd be no gaps, and it still looks stupid. So unfortunately, this one's a no. And then I just knew in my heart that I did not like that Candyland gumdrop looking one, so I took that one down too. So I literally only did this one. But I think these are both from Amazon, so I think I'm just gonna order more of these because I really do like the light tones of the green and the white with the pink. All right, took a little break for lunch. I ended up ordering more of this off of Amazon. The only thing I'm missing is just the bottom. It actually covered all of the top and the sides. So now that matches, and I ordered some more of the shiplap to go over there. So we got some consistency. I started laying this out to see if my sound wall would fit in that section, and it's definitely not gonna fit because I still have more over there. So we're gonna put the sound wall over here. All right, I am packing up my stuff. I haven't done anything since I last vlogged with y'all. Well, that's not true. I filmed some TikToks and I talked to my friend Kelsey. But other than that, I didn't do anything as far as setup. It sounds like the floors are definitely getting done tonight. Somebody just confirmed that for me. So tomorrow or Friday, I'm gonna come back and start moving in some furniture. Anyway, this is just part 1 of this vlog because it wasn't super eventful. All we did was organize math stuff and do a bulletin board or 2. So stay tuned. We're gonna be back with more. But I gotta go because I forgot it's 2 o'clock and I have a meeting in 30 minutes. So, all right, y'all, today is Thursday and look what I have. We are fully furnished, baby. The room looks so much smaller now that I have all this stuff in here. I just brought up all my books so I can start organizing my library. Only problem is I just found out that my room is probably being used for summer school, which means I will not be able to come in for the next 3 weeks. All right, y'all, it is 11:15. I've made a little bit of progress, but not a lot. I'm keeping my library back here. These 2 giant resource cabinets, there's really not a good flat wall to put them against. Cubbies are over there. The front of the room is not gonna work because I don't want to cover my bulletin board. And then this wall, unfortunately, jets out. It's not gonna fit flush to the wall. So I think they have to stay back here, which is fine. There's a bunch of stuff behind them that's not mine that like I'm gonna need to move, and then maybe it'll look better once that's all not back there. This desk has to stay, that's for the other teacher. I think I'm gonna keep my teacher table here. The only thing I'm worried about right now is how close the desks are to the teacher table. And then I'm also nervous, we're getting rugs for like a morning meeting spot, and And I just don't think this personally right now is enough room for that. So I'm gonna time lapse this and try and put them in pods. I did just check with the summer school teacher. She's okay with groups. So I'm gonna try that out and we're gonna see how it looks. All right, so I'm supposed to have 21 students and they only have 20 desks in here right now. So that's why there's one missing over here. So I'm gonna have a pod of 5 if I do groups, 4, 4, 4, 4. I like this a little bit better because it frees up more space in the front. And I tried to be cognizant of like enough space. This is gonna be a little tricky, having like chairs back to back. This area should be fine, this area should be fine, this area should be fine. It's really just these two. I guess I could technically move these back a little bit and scoot that over, but I'm just not sure I like the look of the desks in pods. And I also worry with second grade, like when they're doing work from their seats and they need to be looking at the board, having their backs to the board. So I'm gonna try out one more style and see how I like it. When I came to meet them at the end of last school year, the desks were in like a U shape, and I kind of liked that because it kept the middle space open and they were all next to somebody, but you could space them out. So I'm gonna try that. All right, again, don't mind the desks being all different heights. I feel like we'll either change those or I'll put the tall ones all in the back. Here's my thinking with this style. It doesn't really clear up more space in the front for the carpet, but I could technically, I think it's like a rectangle, put my carpet in the middle and have the kids sit like that in front of the board. And that still gives me a good amount of space up here. It just seems really wide right now, so I think I'd have to see what the rug looks like. If the rug area isn't this big, like it's a smaller rug, then I'll probably pinch this in because it just feels like so wide. The only other thing I'd kind of like to see right now is rows. So I'm gonna try rows. And I think I'm gonna put all the tall desks in the back 2 rows. And I think I can do, how many rows would that be? 21, 4 rows of 5, and then the back row would be 6. I don't know if that's the right math. 6, 5, 5. Oh, 4 rows. Okay, let's try that. All right, between my walk this morning and moving around these desks 3 different times, I just hit 10,000 steps. Woo! This is 4 rows of 5 and 1 row of 6. It does give me more space, I think, in the front, but I still don't know how big the rug is. So, to be determined. I think this is my favorite style because I envision like calling them to line up by rows. Like, all right, row 1, line up row 2. And then just like super easy to move kids. Like if these 2 kids are talking, like, all right, switch seats, you know? And then they have privacy shields. So for like assessments and stuff, everybody will have their own shield. So no worries about that. Everybody's facing the board. It kind of like is like having the desks, you know, how it was at the beginning, but they're just squished together. So it gives us more room. I don't know, I kind of like it. I think rows might win. For now, summer school might move it around, so I took a picture, but for now, this is what I like. All right, y'all, so this is kind of where I'm calling it a day. I got this whole area kind of figured out. Don't mind the laundry basket. Keeping them in rows for now. Although my friend Chelsea just came and visited, and she said if I wanted to do pods, instead of turning them like 2 facing forwards, 2 backwards, you could do 2 to the side, 2 to the side. I did end up keeping this math cart that they gave me, but I put my own bins on it, so those are there. this is probably where my indoor recess stuff's gonna be. So I put that there, and I still want this to be my common corner, but for right now, it can't be. I put everything that was out on the tables into my rolling cabinet so that they can just be left alone during summer school. All my books are there. I'm just kind of praying. I'm not gonna write anything on there. I'm just kind of praying that the teacher who's in here will know not to let the kids use my stuff. I know it's kind of tricky because they're here from like 8 to 12. So it's like a long day. It's not that I'm against, like I wouldn't mind if the teacher used my books or anything, but I'm just nervous about the kids. I got all my flexible seating. These are teacher books. I don't think I'm gonna need those drawers. I have one for each kid. Like they have their own drawer. But now that they have desks and not tables, I think I'm not gonna need those at school, so I'm probably gonna take those home. But yeah, it's starting to look like a classroom, guys. I mean, definitely still a rough draft. I put my filing cabinet back here, and I put my mini fridge and microwave back here. This would be flush to the wall and up a little bit so that this could fit there in the corner, so it's not sticking out. Yeah. All right, guys, that wraps up part 2 of day 3 and 4 classroom transformation. I hope y'all enjoyed this video and kind of seeing my classroom come together. Feel free to follow on Instagram and TikTok _BigHeartLittleMinds_ and subscribe on here, like and comment the video. Tell me what you want to see next in my next classroom transformation videos, and have a wonderful day.